Hello everyone, this is FoodPoison from MGS and welcome back to another episode of Sunday with FoodPoison, where I answer your comments and basically just kind of talk about life. Well, today I really wanted to talk about something that I started, and the reason why I started this is because of the reason why I also sound very tired. Well, the thing is that I've been messing with my sleeping schedule like quite a lot this week actually. As you all might know, I have quite of a hectic schedule. I do have a lot of things that's going on, and I do a lot of things, and because of those things I require a lot more time than an average person in life. in a day, let's say if you sleep 7 hours, and if you have 24 hours, 17 hours simply isn't enough for me. That could be because I'm also doing a lot of things, and it's just because I'm greedy at times. And yeah, this really kind of gets into my sleeping schedule. I need to sleep around 7 hours, but I want to spend like 18 to 20 hours doing all these things that I want to do, and it just gets in the way of my sleeping. And so my sleeping schedule has been pushed every day, probably by an hour. If I slept like at 2 a.m, the next day I would sleep at 3, and then the next day I would sleep at 4, and it would just keep going, and eventually it just got way too way out of hand, where I had to stick with another kind of sleeping schedule. And I will be explaining that sleeping schedule in a moment. But before that, I wanted to mention that today is the second week of the raffle that I go every 2 weeks. And if you guys aren't regulars here, we have 2-week raffles. Well, raffles every 2 weeks, I should say. Raffles every 2 weeks. It's just something that I want to do to kind of give back for all the things that you guys have given me also through this channel. And basically the raffle is every 2 weeks. All you have to do to be eligible to be in the raffle or be selected for the raffle is to basically just go in the comments down below and just comment whatever things. Hopefully nice things, and maybe about the game. But anyways, this week's raffle was right there. Congratulations, and all you have to do from there is to just kind of send me a message from my Abouts tab if you come to my channel, so that I know that you're still there and you're kind of there to get it. And also, if you don't have any videos in your channel, it helps me to actually message back, kind of direct message you back, so it's easier for you to send the message to me, so that I can kind of like converse back to you with the Steam key. And this week's raffle I will be putting up is a game called Door Kickers. It's actually a game that I wanted to start in this channel, but I just haven't started yet. It's supposed to be something like kind of like a SWAT team simulator kind of a game. It's not too much graphics required or anything like that. I remember accidentally buying another copy while I had it, so I'm just gonna be giving that away. Hopefully you guys can enjoy it if you do get it. If you guys ever play it and record it and make a video of it, do send it to me. I always want to kind of check it out if you guys do play a game, or if you guys are a gaming channel, and kind of post those things up there. And yeah, going back to the little story of the sleeping schedule change, and I guess I'll have to reiterate what's kind of going on. Now, I've said I've been busy with all these things, but I haven't really explained what I was busy with. Well, the things that I'm busy with, I guess I can kind of list all of them down. As you'll know, I have YouTube. YouTube takes a lot of time in my life, a lot of time in my day, and that kind of gets in the way. Or not get in the way per se. I love YouTubing, so I guess a lot of other things get in the way. And I'm also a student. I'm a student. I study. I do homework. I study and go to class. And that a lot of those take a long time, and especially as a computer science student, doing a lot of projects require a lot of time to go through. Especially like, for example, this weekend, I've had around 3 projects that I have to kind of try to finish. I still have one like due end of today, the Sunday, and I have not gotten much sleep. I've gotten 20-minute nap since yesterday, but I haven't gotten much sleep. As you can see, I kind of need like some kind of something to regulate this. And other things to list, let's say, I guess I could call myself an entrepreneur in a way, because I'm trying to start a business. I know it's like a lot of things. That's one of the things that I tried to announce before, but I haven't gotten anything done yet, so I can't really announce it. But anyways, there's that. I'm a student, I'm a YouTuber. I tried to blog before, but I really haven't done that in a while, so I'm not too sure if I can add that in the list. There's the game development that I want to get to, but I just can't. And there's the whole like, and all those like project kind of things aside, there's still the social life, the family life, the friends life. So all these things that kinda is in everyday life for me, I simply can't do it within the 24 hours that's given to me. So there's the whole sleeping schedule that I've started to try to implement, at least, or I will be trying to implement. And this requires me to be very dedicated to certain sleeping times and naps. Now, if you guys are not too familiar about how sleeping works within generally around 2 REM cycles that goes through a whole, let's say 7 to 8 hours for a person. Like maybe a person can sleep more than 7 to 8, maybe like 9 even, or even 10. That would be a long time of sleeping. But when you guys do that, you go around approximately 2 REM cycles, rapid eye movement cycles, where you're most deep in sleep and you're kind of dreaming usually in that state. And this is when you really get your rest. But the idea of getting rest through these other cycles that I am about to tell you, it is called polyphasic sleeping cycles. Now, polyphasic sleeping cycles started, I'm not too sure, I don't even know too much. I mean, I would I would list it out to you if I actually researched that much through the history of it, but I know that there are multiple types of polyphasic cycles, such as the Uberman, where you sleep only 2 hours a day, which is crazy. It's 20 minutes per nap, and you do 6 of them in the even cycles of evenly spaced out naps of the day. There are something called the dual core cycles, or single core with multiple naps. Now, the one that I'm gonna be focusing on is called the everyman cycle, and the everyman cycle requires you to sleep 3.5 hours a day and nap 20 minutes, take a 20-minute nap 3 times a day. It's usually, maybe it's gonna be something like I sleep at, let's say, midnight at 12 a.m. and wake up at 3:30 a.m. and let's say like a 20-minute nap before, or like 20-minute nap at until 8, and 20-minute nap until 12, and 20-minute nap until 6. Maybe something like that. I'm not too sure exactly how the cycle will work yet, because I started it just now, and I'll have to like kind of go through it again. And yeah, I'll have to try it out. I'll definitely let you guys know how it goes every week, probably through the Sunday episode. Maybe I'll crank up some statistics for it too. But apparently it is supposed to be very healthy. It's not gonna harm like anything mentally or physically, according to the people who's already doing it. So hopefully I can get the extra 2 hours or so of my day by doing this, because I'm already sleeping around like 5 to 6 hours a day. even less sometimes, where I have to do a lot of work. And yeah, hopefully I can get something going here. And yeah, I guess just pretty much wish me luck. I'm going to have to get like a different method of trying to wake me up constantly, or or like for sure more directly through like the other methods of alarm clocks. And I'm gonna have to be very dedicated to do this, but it's gonna take me around 3 to 4 weeks, I believe, to get used to the actual cycle, and maybe like a month or so, or a little bit more, to actually adapt to it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for it actually. Hopefully I can do it. Hopefully I can recommend other people to do it with me or something like that. But anyways, this is pretty much where I'm going to end, guys. I know that all of these information was a bit jumbled up. I am kind of tired. Hopefully you guys can forgive me for that. And I do apologize for the whole streaming that I missed out this Friday. I will be doing more of it next week. So yeah, just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on Twitter for that. I know that a lot of you guys are following me on Twitter. Probably saw me actually post that I'm not gonna be streaming. So it's great that you guys did that. I know that some of you actually commented that it's like, hey, start the stream. And I had to explain that it wasn't gonna be there because you're not following me on Twitter, or just not checking Twitter or something like that. But yeah, definitely lesson learned. Follow me on Twitter. I definitely put all the stream information there before I stream or before I can't stream. So yeah, just make sure you follow me at FoodPoison_MGS. But yeah, with that, I will have to end it here. This is actually I thought it was gonna be a pretty short video, but I guess it kind of made the time of like around 10 minutes. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the information and the news and all these things. If you guys did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys haven't already. And if it's your first time here, it really helps me out when you guys do that. And share the video with all your sleep deprived friends, because if you enjoyed it, I'm sure they will too, because they're in the same situation as me. And yeah, I guess with that, thank you so much for watching the video once again. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.